Well, you know what? Bored Ape Yacht Club made a very, very, very big announcement. Well, I guess Adidas made a very big announcement that they bought a Bored Ape, and they also bought land in the sandbox. And I think number two and three of some of the reasons of why the sandbox is number two now. And they're doing a collab. Adidas is doing a collab with G Money, who is actually on this show. Shout out to G Money for doing a crazy collab. Punks Comics and Bored Ape are all doing a collab with Adidas in the metaverse. We know merch is involved. We know it's in the metaverse, but that's all we really know right now.
What we saw popping up on Twitter is all these apes with Adidas sweaters being covered in that. And then we had G Money, Punk's Comic, and a Bored Ape flying through the metaverse in this new ad that Adidas put together. They used their logo as a W and said, WAGMI, we're all going to make it, tributing to the crypto Twitter culture. And Twitter kind of blew up and exploded with all of this activity. Adidas is a huge brand coming into the space with a partnership with Bored Ape Yacht Club. And I just want to remind people about this brand. It started in March this year. It's still only a 9-month, May this year? Oh, I even got it wrong. So it's younger than I even thought. May this year, it is still only a brand that hasn't even existed for a year and has become a cultural, global phenomenon. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this, with something rising to this kind of fame so quickly. If you just take the floor price of all the Bored Apes, Mutant Apes, etc., you're looking at a $5 billion brand. $5 billion brand created in under a year. That is exceptional. You just got to give credit to the Bored Ape team and give credit to Adidas for moving quickly and figuring out that this is their play. Other brands look like they're pretty much sleeping.
Yeah, a couple things there. I mean, the floor of Bored Apes right now is at 50 ETH, which is equivalent to about $225,000. If I recall correctly, on this show, I said it's only a matter of time until a brand like Nike buys a Bored Ape and does a collab with them. I was off base there. I was wrong. I thought it was going to be Nike. It turns out to be Adidas coming into the space, buying an ape, and now building a brand with an ape as part of the logo. And that's why I believe the brand is powerful. I mean, it is a cultural phenomenon. People are grasping onto it. We had more people, famous people, buy apes this week. We had Future, Rich the Kid. People are buying their apes and they're flexing, right? They're flexing like they're flexing with that Lambo. They're flexing like they're flexing with that Rolex. And it's like the move. You got to buy the ape and change your profile picture on your social media channels and say that you're part of the community. And that's kind of going to be the other part I was going to say is it's the community that you got to really give a lot of props to because they're the ones that are really driving this movement. What do you think, Yossi? The community gets the props?
The community. We have spoken about that time and time again. But what makes this community different to maybe other communities that we've spoken about, or even the CryptoPunk community, is that they have an incentive to be so active. They have the incentive not only because they potentially hold the Bored Ape, but they have the incentive because they own the full commercial rights to that ape. So you're seeing collaborations, you're seeing people creating writers' room to tell stories, comics, movies, productions, all happening around the apes because there is tremendous upside in them doing so. So instead of a brand of maybe 10, 20, 50 people, I don't know how many people are at Yuga Labs, you now have a brand of 30,000 people that are thinking every single day about how they could be activating their apes, their Mutant Ape Yacht Club, their Bored Ape Kennel Clubs, all of their characters to go out and create additional value. Now that is powerful. That creates network effects, and that's why something like Bored Apes can do so much in such a short period of time.